Oh.
I make a podcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. It's All Fish and Chips, the podcast. My name is Thor, and this is episode 71 of the podcast. 71 big episodes. It's so exciting. We're going to start counting down to 100 now, Bubby. We already did the countdown to 69 that we disappointed everybody on. So let's disappoint them again when we get to 100.
I can't count to 100, so.
All right, fair enough. Bubby doesn't believe in the number 0, so... to my left, wearing his Kansas City Chiefs sweatshirt because they managed to eke out a win versus one of the worst teams in football, we've got Bubby.
All the way, 10-1.
All the way, 10-1. Can't say... I think there's more games than...
Yeah.
Oh, that's just your current record.
Just current.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a fortune teller. I don't know what's going to happen the rest of the game.
Right. And then joining us once again via satellite, as she will for the next several weeks until Christmas is over and life calms back down.
I'm sad.
We've got the one, the only, the Amanda.
Hi.
Hi. And then joining us live in the studio, we have a special guest. You've heard him here on the episodes before. You loved him or you hated him. Either way, it's Ryan.
Hey, you're lucky I'm here. I had to wake Bubby up.
I know, right? Was he sleeping out in his car?
No, he's sleeping in the chair.
Oh, well, that'll happen.
I'll probably fall asleep during this.
You tired boy, Bubby. You've been doing a lot.
Yeah. Yesterday was busy day.
Okay. Well, tell us about your busy day, Bubby.
We had one service, 300 people. We had lunch afterward, potluck.
Oh, did you get anything good at the potluck?
You know what?
What?
Somebody brought
What did they bring?
peach jello with peaches in it. Oh, it was so good.
That's double peach.
Peach. I loved it.
Did they have devil eggs?
Of course.
Okay.
How many casseroles?
Oh,
Several.
So many.
So many.
casserole.
Yeah.
And then shout out to the best dessert they had.
Peach Jello.
Peach jello. That's a.
I didn't really get a dessert. I had a fruit salad. You know, it's got whipped cream, marshmallows, and fruit in it.
Uh-huh.
It was okay.
It was all right.
Not as good as the peach jello. Jello with
Did you eat all that peach jello? Did you just
No, I wanted
sit over
to.
there
I just kept spooning. Like, do I leave anybody some? Because I was like one of the last ones to eat.
Oh, then you can take it all. That's
I should
how that
have
works.
because it hadn't even
FHB,
been,
baby.
Nobody had gotten into it yet. So
FHB rules apply. For those who don't know, FHB. I'll tell that story here in a second. But so you got as much jello as you could manage socially.
Yeah, so I could have took more. But then afterward, we took down all of our fall decorations and started putting up Christmas.
As a community, you had a bunch of helpers helping you with that, or just you?
Not as many as I thought. We
They
had
all ate that food and left.
we had several stay, and thanks to them, we got stuff done within 2 or 3 hours, and not done, but manageable, and so we left within about 3 hours, so it wasn't bad.
So here's the secret. You feed people after the work gets done.
Right? Yeah, you get them there and you go, okay,
Next
we're going
year,
to take all the
sucker.
decorations down. Then as soon as we're done with that, the food will be ready.
Right? That's a
And
great
then
idea.
they'll work like extra hard.
I'm gonna bring that up at staff meeting.
Volunteers. What about you, Amanda? What you got going on?
A bunch of everything.
Oh, all right. I'm interested.
Yeah,
We got.
that's all.
That's
That's
it.
all. That's all I'm sharing.
No,
That's all
no
I'm sharing.
details.
I got a lot going on that you people can know nothing about. I've started
Accurate.
a secret society. I'm switching over my place of business to Swatch Internet Time. I got a lot of things going on, a lot of irons in the fire. Look up Swatch Internet Time on your own free time, but it's an interesting read. All right, I'll explain FHB real quick. In my family, this is my family tradition. If you have people come over to, that stop by unexpectedly for dinner, Bubby does not trust the neighbors and has just locked his car from the podcast here because he doesn't. Don't you have a soft top, or is it a hard top?
Hard top.
Okay. I was going to say, because there ain't no point in locking a soft top Jeep because they're just going to get in one way or the other. So if you have company come over, Bubby, you're having dinner, let's say. You're the family sitting around having dinner, and then company comes over unexpectedly, and you did not plan for dinner for these extra people, but you feel obligated to invite them in. Then you have to look at the family and go FHB. And that means family hold back, because that means there ain't enough food to go around. So you guys are going to have to eat a lighter portion this time around so we can have enough food for everybody. What that really meant when I was growing up is you better get this the first time because it ain't coming around
It's
again.
not going to be there.
Yeah, there ain't going to be no corn left when it comes back around. So you better get you some corn now is what I'm saying. So we'd have the FHB. You just hear, you hear my dad say, hey, FHB. And then you'd know, get it quick because it's going. It's gotten cold on us. News and weather on the 8s. It's gotten cold on us. It was a beautiful 70 degrees yesterday. Bubby's had enough. He's taking off his sweatshirt. He's tripping.
Giving play-by-play.
His ringtone in my phone used to be the stripper song for the longest time, but then I changed phones and I lost it. It got cold, but it was 70 degrees yesterday, and I said to myself, I know I say I don't want the Christmas decorations up before Thanksgiving, but it's 70 degrees out, and I better get these damn decorations up because I'm sure it's going to snow on Thanksgiving, and I'm going to be sad.
It's going to be cold and rainy. I know that.
Yeah, so I didn't want to wait till then. So I went up to put up the Christmas decorations, and I've got new lights on the house this year, brand new.
But you're still not turning them on until after Thanksgiving.
No, not until after Thanksgiving.
Right.
I'm not bah humbug. Thanksgiving comes first. That's how holidays work.
I know. I agree.
I got to eat some cranberry sauce in a can before I can turn the lights on.
Ryan, you put lights up?
No.
At all.
No.
None.
No tree?
I'm the Grinch. Too many years of putting them up elsewhere.
Yeah.
Bobby, did you put up lights?
No.
Not going to do it?
No.
Amanda, I know you're not putting up lights at the house.
No, I don't care.
I'm the only one who's going to put up lights because I'm stupid. So I bought all new brand new lights, and I was like, okay, I'm going to buy some extras just in case. But I bought 4 packs of 25-foot length run. So I figure that's plenty. My house is not that big, right? So I have 4 packs of 25 feet, Bubby. Care to guess how long the front of my house is if you run from one side to the other?
125.
That's a bold statement there. The correct answer is 56 feet.
Oh.
So 2 25s
That would have worked.
comes up about 6 foot short. And it is the saddest feeling in the world when you go, oh no, I'm going to be 6 foot short. Because now I got to make a decision, right? What am I going to do? Mm-hmm. So I decided I'm going to run the next string. There's a little tree over here in front of my house. And I'm going to run it over to the end. Then I'm going to take out the light bulbs because I got the one with the removable light bulbs. Because I hate messing with it when like one light goes out and now you got to rewire the whole damn thing to get by the one light that went out and took everybody else out. So I took out the light bulbs and took it down to the tree and then wrapped the tree up. But now there's only like a half a string in the tree. So that doesn't look right. So now I got to add another string to the tree. And now I don't have enough lights to wrap the tree out front. So then I had to order more strings of lights so I can wrap the tree out front. And I went, this is a terrible plan on my part. I don't know why I just didn't put up the old ones. Except for the old ones were pastel and I did not like them because it looked like Easter and not Christmas. So
A little faded, were they?
no, they weren't faded. They came that way.
They were actually pastel.
Yeah, they were pastel. So it's like a pink and a yellow, like a light yellow and a light blue. And I'm like, this looks like Easter.
Yeah, that's probably what they were.
So those are good for the people who don't take their lights down. You just leave them up through Easter because then you'll be like, oh no, these are Easter lights now. Mm-hmm. Put a little cross out there and a bunny and you're good to go. But
which is
put the cauldron back out there. The cats. We're just gonna mix and match all the holidays. That way. There's somebody up on Glenstone, on National, still has their big giant skeleton out.
Yes.
They just put a wig on it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is
And I hope they're gonna put a Santa hat on it here when it gets towards Christmas. And just never take the thing down. Just dress it up. So here in Springfield, out on one of our major highways, we have a little statue out there. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. There's a statue of a frog parked out in the field off of 65. And do you not know what I'm talking about?
No.
Between Ozark and Springfield,
it's across where the first River was.
I'm with you now.
there's a frog that sits out, this big stone statue frog that sits out in the middle of this field. And then the people dress it up for the holiday. So, like, for Christmas, he'll have a little hat on, and St. Patty's Day, he has a little
I've seen St. Patrick's Day.
green. And one year he was a ghost, so they just put a sheet over
I didn't
top of
see
him
that
and then
one.
cut out holes for his eyes.
That'd be
That was,
hilarious.
that was pretty good. So they dress him up. So I figure like that guy with the skeleton can just do the same thing.
Yeah,
and just
very well.
dress it up.
Make it Krampus.
You make it Krampus. There we go.
Christmas.
Just a little tiny Santa. Get like a 4-foot Santa and put it next to that giant Krampus skeleton. That's the way to do it right there. If you're out there listening, take that idea for free and use it. So yeah. So we're all and then you can see here in the house, don't say it because you upset my wife. Because last year Bubby said that it looked like Christmas threw up in our house, and then my wife got very upset with him, and she still carries that grudge.
I apologized several times.
Still mad at you about it.
She's still mad.
But yeah, we have more decorations than ever because we have our on Black Friday we have our Reindeer Games Christmas party. She likes
Right.
to jump right into Christmas, like get the Christmas party out of the way first day.
That makes
So
sense.
we're gonna have the reindeer games here. The house will be lit up.
You're gonna be lit.
I'm gonna be a little lit up because her whole family's gonna be here. KK, how's it going? And there you have it. So it'll be a fun time. We got all kinds of different games they're gonna play and all kinds of that.
Finish that Malort so we can get some more.
I know. Well, I'm worried I can't get any more. It's gonna be the problem because
Don't worry
last
about
time I went and looked, there wasn't any at the Brown Derby.
it. I wouldn't lose any sleep.
No, we're gonna lose sleep over it, Bubby. It's the official drink of the podcast. We can't not have it.
We need that. What was it? Banana pudding?
Oh, that was so good, right?
That was awesome.
So what?
good.
So now that we're getting into Christmas season, Bubby, what's the one thing about Christmas that you're looking forward to the most here?
Time off.
Okay, but I mean, like, what's a Christmas tradition that you look forward to? You're like, all right, it's almost time to do the thing.
We don't have.
I'm gonna go caroling. Gonna dress up in the old timey clothes and go caroling across the neighborhood.
No, don't do.
You and the missus and Parker just out there
No,
caterwauling some songs to the neighbors.
no.
You and your top hat.
Oh yeah, get a top hat, Bubby. I got one. I'll loan you. I got a top hat. I tried to bring top hats back. It didn't work, but bowlers I'm bringing back. So
Yeah, I don't. I mean, it's just me, Kathy, and Parker. We just don't have really.
no family traditions. All right. What about you, Amanda? What's the family? What's the tradition? It doesn't have to be family tradition. It could be like I go down and burn the neighbor's garage down every Christmas, whatever it's going to be.
I don't know if there's too much that I do every Christmas. We like to watch Muppets Christmas Carol,
Oh, okay.
so I'm excited about that.
Okay.
I'm going to Disney right before Christmas, and they're supposed to have a Muppets Christmas Carol store,
Oh, that's
and
exciting.
I'm real excited about that.
Now, can I break in here for one quick second?
Can I go with you?
I guess so.
I know you've heard the sad news about what's happening at Disney.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how sad is like your family and
Oh, it's-
memory of your father's experience.
It's a freaking tragedy. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, they are tearing down Muppets Vision 3D. It'll be going down here pretty soon. They're talking about ways to preserve it and maybe bring it back in a different location or something. But right now, they are tearing it down. I've told the story in the past of how my dad when we went to MGM Studios at the time, that's all he did the entire time he was there was just kept getting back in line to watch Muppets 3D because it was the only thing he liked. So they are tearing it down. So I'm very sad about that. But they are putting the Muppets into the Rock and Roller Coaster and finally booting Aerosmith out of the parks.
Oh, I haven't heard that part.
Yeah. So it's going to be
Yeah.
the Muppet coaster now.
Oh,
So that'll be so you'll still have Muppets, but you will lose Muppet Vision 3D, which was one of the
Yeah.
best things at the park.
that'd be interesting.
Okay. So
and I can't ride that roller coaster.
oh yeah, you can't
so-
ride that roller coaster, but you sure as hell can sit in that theater and watch that show.
Right?
All right. So
You know what? You know what we missed this last week that we said we were going to go to last year at this time.
Me and you.
The group of us.
Circus. Nope, it wasn't the circus.
Nope.
What was it?
IAPA.
Oh, I know.
IAPA. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't go this year.
We didn't. We had some people from our work who went down there.
Did you?
But yeah, no, we didn't. We. What are we, planners? What are we going to get things done like we promised to do? No.
Hey, we made it to Kansas City.
Yeah, we did that, and then we broke Amanda.
And
See
we
how
broke
that-
Amanda,
See
yeah.
how well that worked out for us.
I broke myself.
See, those mean old people at that place broke you. But so anyway, so Disney going to see the store, Muppet Christmas Carol store. I'm trying to get us back on track here. What else?
Yep. I think so. I think I told you guys previously. There was one day that I got to go home early, and when I say early, I mean like 4:00.
Okay.
And I got a medium pizza for myself and ate it. And while I watched, I don't remember what I watched. I watched Son-in-Law.
Oh, okay.
And it was great.
Bold move, Cotton, but sure.
Christmas classic.
Christmas classic. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. After Encino Man is probably the best one because they go Biodome and the rest of them go downhill pretty quick.
I'm not done. So I did that earlier this year. And so what I want to do is for Christmas this year, I want to get myself another pizza all for me.
Okay.
And I want to watch Home Alone.
Oh, okay. That is a festive Christmas movie there.
All
Right?
of the movies or just the one?
You got to get it delivered.
Just the one.
You got to get that pizza delivered though, so you can play the sound effect for the guy when he comes to pick up the pizza.
Ding dong.
Keep the change, you dirty animal. Well, that sounds that sounds like a good a little tradition you're going to start here. You're basically kicking this one off the second year, make it into tradition. So,
Well, no, this is the first year.
well, I mean the first year at Christmas, but you have done this before, but you just watched the Son-in-Law instead.
Yeah.
So, what holiday was that to celebrate? Arbor Day.
I think a Wednesday, maybe.
Okay, fair enough. All right, what about you, Ryan? What's the big Christmas shenanigans that you're like? All right, well, we're gonna do that, and that'll be pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't really have any traditions. We watch Christmas Vacation.
Okay,
and I wouldn't say we're waiting to do that because I think my family's already watched that like 3 times this year.
fair enough.
They just get bored and turn that on.
Right.
It's my wife's favorite. So
Okay,
that's coming out anytime they have an opportunity to.
Shitter's full, Clark.
Yeah, we go straight from Hocus Pocus to Christmas Vacation. That's how my family works.
Where does your family stand on the Hocus Pocus 2?
My daughter enjoys it.
Okay, your wife thinks it's blasphemy.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. It's definitely not good.
I would say if she was listening to the podcast, she could write in and let us know, but she's not listening. To
She probably is listening, actually.
Oh, all right. Jesse, write in and let us know if Hocus Pocus 2 is blasphemy or canon.
At what's the address there, Thor?
You can send that email to it's allfishandships@gmail.com. There's no punctuation in there. I like to pretend like that's what's keeping people from writing in, is they're putting the apostrophe in and is messing it up. But
Yeah, you should go ahead and include the at and the dot, though. Those are both.
Yeah, those are important, but not the rest of it.
And then for me, I think the thing I'm looking forward to is pecan pie.
Oh, you like a pecan pie, do you?
I do enjoy pecan pie. I'm starting some fights here, but that's my favorite.
I don't like pecans. I'm gonna be real honest. I'm not a pecan guy. If they made a cashew pie, I'd probably like the hell out of that. That'd probably be pretty good.
I'll figure that out for you. I'll make you a cashew
Salty.
pie.
Oh, salty, yeah. Salty, and what else is in a what? I don't know. I've only had like 2 slices of pecan pie ever. It's one of those ones where I tried it and I tried it again and went, I don't think this is for me, and I just moved on.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Pumpkin. Give me pumpkin.
That's my wife's favorite. She's so excited.
Or I told you what my favorite pie is, haven't I? Yeah,
Frito.
I think I have.
Frito.
No, you made fun of it. I'm not telling you.
Rhubarb? Is it some sort of rhubarb?
Raisin pie.
Raisin pie.
Oh, look at that. He knew. Ryan knew.
Yeah, good job, Ryan.
Raisin pie. People make fun of me because I like a candy that has raisin in it. So I can sympathize here, Bobby, that it may not be the most popular of pies, but
My mom made a good one.
yeah. Mincemeat. My grandmother used to make mincemeat pies.
No.
They were all right.
Why?
It's an acquired taste. It's not like something you can just like jump into. That's like Marmite or what's that other weird Australian one?
Vegemite?
Like Vegemite, yeah. Kind of the same thing. They
Ever
make
tried Vegemite?
No.
Okay, so the Australian guy.
I'll get some for the podcast.
No.
It's
Sounds
not
awful.
good. It's
No, it's
terrible.
not.
It is awful. It's like you made a really smooth, like dirt, mud. I mean, it has that
mud
texture
pie.
to it with absolutely no redeeming qualities whatsoever.
Delicious.
Malort tastes better. All right, gotcha.
No.
No, it doesn't.
No, I can't imagine. I'm gonna find out though. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna order some Vegemite and we're gonna spread it on some crackers and give it a shot.
And shot of Malort.
Yeah, drink everybody like 6 times. Amanda, if we get some Vegemite, are you gonna try it? she's gone. She left. Bye, Amanda. We'll miss you. Call back.
Well, I think she's required by podcast law to try it, isn't she?
Yeah, if she's here, but she can just ditch us like she is now. So, actually, gone. She ain't on
Oh,
it.
sorry. I had it. I had it muted, and I couldn't get it unmuted.
Oh, okay. If we get the Vegemite, are you in?
I've had it before.
Okay.
But I would eat it again.
All right,
I actually don't mind it too bad when it's on toast.
Okay, I got a toaster. It says I can make toast. So, Bubby, we're in. I'm going to order it. Put it in my show notes. I'm ordering it here. Screw it. I'm not even going to pretend like I'm going to remember to do that. So I'm just going to write it down right now. I don't have my glasses on. Vegemite. That might say that.
Your glasses are right there.
I know. I don't have them on is what I said. I didn't say I didn't know where they were. I just said I didn't have them on. I am looking forward to the all-day marathon of A Christmas Story, which I will watch 15 minutes at a time, but not in a row. So I will catch one 15-minute section, then I'll go wander off, and then the next time they show it, I'll come in either earlier or later, who knows, and catch another 15 minutes, and I'll do that most of the time. Mm-hmm. I'm looking forward to the parade. I like the Macy's Thanksgiving parade, which is coming up here quick. That kind of signifies to me that we're kicking off the holidays, you know.
Yeah, I have to watch that. That's what I look forward to.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving.
But yeah, that's where like I say like, all right, the holidays are starting now. Nothing before that matters.
Right.
But, so we're gonna do that, and then that's about it really for me. I mean, we're gonna spend time with family and do all that stuff. But
we're going to see Wicked.
Are you?
The
you
movie.
got your tickets.
Yeah.
I thought you had it for last week.
No, Thanksgiving. I bought them like 3 weeks ago.
Oh, you went on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Make them poor people work on Thanksgiving, bub. You should know
they're
better.
already going to be there.
They don't have to be if you stop buying tickets.
I'm giving them an excuse to be there.
Okay.
I guess.
As someone who used to have to work on Thanksgiving, you think you would be a little more sympathetic about it, but here we are. So, so I got the like I said, we got the Christmas lights all put up, nice and pretty. Amanda's driving through a wind tunnel right now. She'll be testing the speed of her vehicle and getting aerodynamic readings on it later. I just totally spaced where I was going from here. Bubby, jump in. What do you got?
I don't have anything.
What's Parker looking forward to for Christmas? What do you think? Besides, has he got a Christmas list done yet? I got a couple questions.
He does not.
Okay, doesn't have his Christmas list done. Are you buying him anything for Christmas this year? Because last year there was a threat of boycotting Christmas.
I want to. I just don't know what to buy him.
Okay.
He's 17. It's weird because he's autistic. He doesn't like anything. I even told him the other day.
Smart car.
I was like, I don't know what to get you.
A little tiny smart car.
And he goes, what do you mean you don't know what to get me? And I said, well, because you don't like anything. He goes, I said, you don't like video games? I like video games. You play one game.
Which game? Hello Kitty Adventure Island?
No, it's like Wheel of Fortune on his Switch.
Okay. Just mastered this answer to every question like 16, the same question like 16 times, just burn through all of them.
I don't know. Maybe.
We used to have like a Jeopardy that was like that, like on the Nintendo or Super Nintendo, and I knew every answer to every one of those questions because I played it so many times.
And I bought him new games last year for Christmas, and we put on their Switch, and he's, as far as I know, hasn't played any of them. He tried to play The Sims. There was a Sims game, the roller coaster where you can build your park.
Yep.
He just doesn't. He's lost. He doesn't know how to do anything, any of that.
All right. Well, if you've got Parker, if you've got things you want for Christmas, just write into the podcast. Santa Thor will help you out here. I'll get you to hook up. I'll make sure Santa Claus and Bubby are listening, and Dad R is listening, and get you what you want for Christmas. All right. Don't trust Bubby. He ain't paying no attention. You said it to me. I'll get you hook up. It's all fishandchips@gmail.com. Come on, buddy. Send me it. All right. You got your Christmas shopping done on there, Ryan? Oh, I remember what I was going to yell about.
Go for it.
No,
I got nothing here.
Okay.
No Christmas shopping.
I bought my wife's big gift, and then we're going to do that.
What'd you get her?
Shh, it's a secret.
She's listening.
Actually, she knows exactly what I got her. It's a couch.
Is it that couch?
No. It's a new one that goes over here in the corner. See, I've bought, I don't know, 4 or 5 different pieces of furniture, chairs, a different couch, a futon. I bought all kinds of things that sat in this corner. and then one little animal or another, that fat cat sleeping over there, or the little black and white dog, or somebody has eaten that piece of furniture or destroyed that piece of furniture beyond all recognition. And so then I've thrown that one away, and we've got a different one, and then they destroyed that one, and then we got a different one, and you think we'd learned a lesson, but we're not gonna. We're just gonna buy something else.
A nice couch to do that.
Yeah, it's leather this time, and they haven't really jacked with the leather couch that I got, so we're hoping maybe that's the answer here. So that's what she's going to get. She already knows.
We're getting a new mattress.
Are you? What kind of mattress you getting?
Expensive.
Tempur-Pedic?
Probably.
Expensive. He ain't picked it out yet. He just knows I'm going to spend a lot of money on it. That's all I know.
Well, all I know is we bought this last time we bought this mattress. It was like, I don't know, $300-400. Not very much. And you get what you pay for.
Is it one of them ones that come all squished up in a box and you got to...
No.
Oh, see.
No. Parker has one of those.
They're pretty good.
And I'd rather sleep on it than my own bed.
Okay.
But yeah, our mattress is done, so we need.
Yeah, a traditional like spring and coil mattress. There, you're gonna get yourself a nice foam mattress.
Probably something like a purple or.
There you go.
Like a Tempur-Pedic.
How about a Sleep Number? Can I talk you into buying a Sleep Number adjustable bed, Bobby?
No, that's about twice I want to spend.
Yeah, but then you can dial in your own comfort level.
I know.
And then she can dial in her own comfort level. And if you spring for just a little more, you can get the automatic raising and lowering backs and feet. Let me just slip you over here a couple brochures, and you take a look at these, and you get back with me on this. I can get you into financing. How's your credit?
Do you have any Amway you can sell me too?
Have I talked about my mom being on Amway here before?
No, I don't think so. Amanda,
do you know? I'm going to tell the story anyway. My mom once signed up for Amway, like willingly sought out a Amway salesperson, joined the pyramid scam because they sold one cleaning product. It was called Simple Green.
Oh, yeah.
And it would eat through like the side of a car. And she loved that stuff. So to get it, rather than go through this lady, she just signed up and then just bought enough that it looked like she had other people working for her. But in fact, just her buying all that stuff. She did that for a while, and then eventually just moved.
I had an aunt and uncle that were in Amway.
I love the mountains. I love the clear blue sky.
Oh, interesting.
Amanda's back. We lost her. Sorry about that.
Hi. That's all right.
Yeah. We were talking to you, but we figured you were just busy.
Oh, yeah. I was talking, and like when I tried to like mute the phone back to talk, I hung up.
It's like, psh, peace out.
Yeah.
Bubby's about to explain to us how his family joined up with Amway.
Oh, yeah. My aunt and
Okay.
uncle. My aunt and uncle joined Amway, and of course, had to talk my mom and dad into getting under them.
Being in the scam. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
hey, man.
I think we just bought stuff. We didn't sell.
You should sign up for that Nationwide, man. That Nationwide's good.
So, we had a lot of Amway products.
Yeah.
As I was growing up. Yeah. The cheese curls and I don't know, toilet paper.
Right. Did you ever get a timeshare?
No.
Okay.
Never got a timeshare.
We got some family members who had timeshares there for a little while, but have since gotten out of the timeshare business. It's just, I did the math. I was like, I am not going to travel near enough. I don't like leaving my house this much. I don't think you people understand how little I like being places. So I'll hard pass on that. Ryan, you ever got suckered into some sort of, I have been on the receiving end of several multi-level marketing scams.
No, I walk away with my free knives, and I'm just laughing my whole way to the bank.
Yeah, we did Pampered Chef for a little bit. I've done that one. There's some other ones, just some scam things that we got roped into. Some of them are worse than others, right? Tupperware people are closing down. They're like quitting. They're like not doing Tupperware no more.
Whatever happened to Amway?
I think they're still out there doing it.
Are they?
Yeah. Amanda, you ain't been ever suckered into a multi-level marketing scam, have you?
No.
You didn't buy a lot of salve and have to move like 16 boxes of salve or anything like that?
No.
That's old Andy
The
Griffith.
worst, the only thing that maybe was when I was a brownie briefly, and I think, and I had like kind of fell into the cookie time thing.
Yeah, you got caught up with the cookie scam.
I don't want to do this.
No chocolate bars Man, I'll tell you what, kids now, here we go. Old man rant of the week. Those kids now with all their fundraisers, dude. That's another big scam right there is all the fundraisers. Hey, you want to buy a tub of popcorn? You want to buy a sausage logs? You want to buy?
Well, when the kids ask for money, if you would just give them money, they wouldn't have to do that.
Right? I would rather just give them the money. What's it for? We're buying new band uniforms. How about I buy one uniform, but I get to pick it out? You're all going to be
polka dot dress.
Y'all will be dressed like Kiss, every one of you. It's going to be awesome. You can be Gene Simmons. Don't be Peter Criss because nobody wants to be Peter Criss. Not even Peter Criss. Come on.
Cite your reference.
Yeah, as a Family Guy, just quoting it out there for you kids. Some of you got it, some of you didn't. So yeah, all right. I remember what I was going to rant about. I'm buying a new desktop. Right? I talked about this last week. I don't remember if I did or not.
You said
I
you
don't
were
think so.
you said you were going to. 'Cause
Yeah.
yours was dying.
Yep. So I'm buying it. I bought a new one. Bought it. Excited. They're delivering it. It's going to get here just after Thanksgiving. Right? So excited. This weekend, I was like, I better make sure that I got all the right information on that thing just in case, because it's a fair chunk of money, right? Buying a new computer.
Right.
So I go back to look at my order, and I have neglected to put the street on there.
Address.
I have the address. I have, the cardinal direction that goes before my thing, and I have the avenue afterwards, but there is no identifying street. Now, the problem with this is here in Springfield, Missouri, there is a street that has the same house address as mine, the cardinal direction and avenue after it. That is a house. So that computer was going to that person's house.
Oops.
Like straight up going to their house. And I was like, ooh. And I was like, oh no. And I cursed a lot and I was very upset. So I go, okay, I'm going to go on to the Dell. I'm calling you out by name, Dell. So I go on to Dell's website. I'm like, I'm going to change the address. That way it comes to the right place. Okay, I would like to change the address. And Dell goes, nope, can't change the address. Once you ordered it, it's locked in. I'm like, what? I was like, okay, I'll just call somebody. So I get on their helpline. I call them up. I'd like to change the address. Nope, can't do that. Once it's ordered, it's locked in. So what do I got to do? You got to cancel the order. So I have to go in. But they have already put the credit against my account for the amount of money. They haven't charged me yet, but it's out there.
So then you got to wait for a refund.
So I got to wait for them to release, and they don't even take the money. It just is a pending, So I got to wait for them to release the pending to reorder. Right. Technically, I mean, I can probably just reorder, but it's the principle of the thing.
Right.
So then I got to cancel, and then I cancel, and they say, okay, we'll refund that money in up to 5 business days. This is Thanksgiving.
Not as bad as I thought it would be.
But we only have 3 business days this week.
Right. So it's
for the Black Friday sale that I am trying to buy a computer from.
Gotcha.
And then 2 non-business days, and then 2 more non-business days, and then 2 more days, and that sale's going to be over by the time they refund. Well, they get rid of that little lien they got on my account there. So not pleased with the people at Dell and their bullshit shenanigans at the moment.
So did you just...
After you screwed up your own address, right?
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we're clear on
I'm
that.
not 100% I screwed up my address because I can't imagine I typed the cardinal direction and avenue but didn't bother putting in the street name.
So you feel like they went in behind you and deleted that information?
Maybe, or something happened. There was an autocomplete that didn't complete. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm still mad at them because you should let me be able to change the address if I screw that up. That seems like a thing that people have done in the past.
Right, yeah.
I once had something shipped to my old house in Branson by mistake, and I had to call the company and say, this went to the wrong place, and then they dealt with it and sent me a new one, so I didn't have to care that much. Alzheimer's is a bitch. I don't know what to tell you. As it settles
At least you didn't have to drive down there to the old house and pick it up.
No, I can't imagine how that would have gone. Hey, did y'all get a package? Can I have it?
It's got my name on it.
It's got my name on it. Yeah, and for the $35 thing that I had bought, it really was not worth driving all the way down there to get.
A computer?
A computer, yes. But the $35 thing that I bought, no, it was not worth it. I would just buy a new one rather than have to go through all that to go down there and get it.
Yeah.
So that's what Dell, you need to change your policies. Help out old people with Alzheimer's, all right? So,
but that's how people scam you and get your computer delivered to them.
Probably so. But you'd have to know first my login, then you would have to know that I ordered something. I mean, there's a lot of steps in there that, I mean, I guess I could technically lose the computer at some point in time in that whole process, but like if they're that good at it, good on them. They got the computer. Good job. I'll just make a claim against PayPal and they'll refund my money. So, so if I couldn't have canceled it, because there comes a point where you, like, they only have a very small, so to change the address, you have like a 4-minute window to change the address. Between the time the order is received and the order is confirmed, you can change that. But literally in the email I looked, it was like 4 minutes. So I was like, well, I wasn't going to make that. And then their answer to the problem could also be, well, when you receive the computer, you can send it back for a refund. And I was like,
not going to get it.
Yeah, Del, that's the problem, is I'm not going to receive it. So that whole process could use a little work, probably. But here we are. It's the age we live in now. The worst timeline. Understood. But I'm excited. You know, I haven't bought a new computer in probably, I think 2015 was the last time I bought a new computer. So this one's done pretty good. 10 years on a. I mean, I probably rolled it around to 2 different operating systems in that time. So I'm probably, due up on this one. But I didn't want to build my own. Like everyone's like, you should build your own computer. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. They got a guy for that. It's like plumbing. I don't want to do it. I got a guy for that. Fixing my car engine. I got a guy for that. I'll do a lot of things, but those are 3 things that I want to do. The computer is fine. I'll build the computer all day. I'll put the little pieces in there. I'll hook up all the little wires. I'll seat everything. And then I got to load drivers and OS. And the first time that blue screen comes up, I'm going to whip that sumbitch out the window and go, I'll just buy one online. I already did this.
Right.
Trying to figure out which driver is bad and what's conflicting with what.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, you remember back in the old days, like on a computer, and you had to set up like the sound card, and you had to like make a boot disk so that because you didn't have enough memory in your computer to run the game, so you had to have a boot disk so they could put some of the game on that disk. And then my sound blaster settings are wrong, so now I'm not getting it. I'm only getting the left side of the audio. Just bullshit shenanigans. It was way harder back in the
Technology.
Your damn technologies. Ryan builds a computer. You're a computer builder, right?
I've done it in the past. I mean, last one I built, you helped me build.
Oh, that was a hot minute ago.
Yeah, that's been a while.
Is Flight Simulator still running on that or no?
I don't know.
The new one just came out. 2024 just came out.
I know. I don't have a computer that runs it, so.
Well, let me tell you about Dell and how you should get your address right if you're going to order one from them. They're currently running a sale, so that is not a plug for Dell. But all right, Bubby, you got it pulled up. We might as well talk about it. I saw this in Branson. I need you to. We're gonna post a picture, of course, as always, on the Facebook page. Ryan has not seen this
yet.
I will. Okay, Bubby, what does this is on the back of somebody's car, just driving around in Branson? What does it say?
It says, only assholes can see this.
Right? Just written at the top in just plain font. Nothing tricky about it.
Well, it's not written. It's like a vinyl lettering.
Yeah, it's a vinyl lettering. It's not like it's not a good like manifesto mobile. No. It's just some vinyl sticker he went out and got. But it takes up like the whole top of the back window.
Yeah, and then it says you, spelled just a U.
Uh-huh.
Give my middle finger an erection.
Okay.
And it's got a
middle finger emoji.
It's like a skeleton, though.
Yeah.
Skeleton hand.
Yeah, because that's cooler.
If you say so.
Regular hand's not cool. Skeleton hand. That means business, right?
I was picturing the someone doing a rod and reel thing.
So we saw this. We're at a stoplight, and it's about 2 cars in front of me to the right. And we see it, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to take a picture of this. Click. And then a lady pulls up behind it. And she loses her mind. This is the funniest thing she has ever seen in her entire life.
She's laughing?
Laughing and pointing at it. Like, just rolling because this sign. And she's driving one of them little tiny rental U-Hauls. You know, the baby U-Haul. She's driving that around. And this thing just tickled her funny bone like there was no tomorrow. So she's just pointing and laughing and having just a good old time.
So is that a product you can buy? Or did this guy go to a vinyl wrap place and have it custom made?
I am going to say this is custom made. I want to You know what he's got? He's got like a cricket at the
Oh
house.
yeah, there we go.
And he probably just, like, his wife has like an Etsy business. I'm not pointing fingers here. I'm just saying we know somebody.
Middle fingers.
Yeah, not pointing any middle fingers here, but got an Etsy business. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna make my own. And he boop boop boop, and he definitely made just the U.
I think Tyler's wife has a cricket too. Like, Tyler, there you go. There's your next moneymaker.
Right? Start printing off slightly offensive signs for the back of people's cars. It's too late to get into that Calvin and Hobbes, Calvin peeing on something one, but you can get in on this. Definitely the you give my middle finger an erection one. Yeah. That's classy, right?
Tyler, we'll get together. I've got one for the back of Thor's car.
Say big gay truck on it, because we already talked about that.
I saw a sign today. Those
Get a picture of it?
No, I didn't. I passed by it too fast. But it's one of those crosswalk signs. Where it shows a pedestrian walking across, but the pedestrian in the sign was a elf.
Oh, do you think somebody just added to the?
No, it was a straight up
like that. That was how it
from
came?
The highway department.
Oh, they're just going around
we talked about this last year at this time. They put like one out in Springfield that is the Christmassy elf one.
It's not me this time, but yeah, drink for Bubby.
I slept since then. I don't remember that. This was my first time seeing it. So.
Now that Amanda has said it, I do remember this. It's like, and there was, it wasn't just one. It was like they had like 8 out or something total.
Yeah.
I think it was on
It's like Pokemon.
National?
You got to go around and find them all. It's like a scavenger hunt.
No, maybe it was Battlefield. I don't really remember.
Okay.
I do a lot of driving.
I like the deer ones. You'll see every once in a while somebody's, the deer crossing ones, and somebody sticks a red nose on that deer. I always think that's pretty good. I also like it when they decorate the Christmas, just like the regular ass pine trees.
I knew you were going to say that.
Like on the side of the highway, somebody just goes out there and decorates one of those trees.
Going south on 65. Yeah.
You see them a bunch of places, but yeah, I always think that, like, you know what? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Right? You're enjoying it. You're making a little fun for everybody around you. You're not hurting nobody.
Like every mile, there's a different tree decorated. Yeah.
That's it. Commit. Huh?
Near my sister Stephanie's house, there's a tree that's kind of on the golf course, like on the outer edge of the golf course that you drive by. And there's some probably retired person that decorates it for every season.
Oh, so they got like a
every
4th of July?
Every holiday. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It's always decorated.
Valentine's Day. Get all the Christmas decorations, all the holiday decorations. You got the one tree you're just gonna bother all year.
What kind of tree is it?
Palm.
It's like a little evergreen something. I don't know.
Date.
Okay.
Orange tree. Just a bunch of oranges on it.
Peaches.
Bumpy's peach tree with a peach jello tree next to it. Delicious.
I got to talk my wife into making that for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
It was good.
We all know what I'm looking forward for Thanksgiving. So whatever.
Cranberry sauce.
Deviled eggs.
Deviled eggs too. I love a good deviled egg. The other thing I got, Tyler has contributed to the podcast this week, and he included the sign that he saw in the bathroom at the airport in Texas. And this is the most Texas-ass sign I ever saw in my entire life. Bubby, go ahead and tell me what that sign says. This is in a urinal in the men's restroom.
I don't know if I have enough accent for this.
Well, give it your best. I really want you to give it your best reading here, Bubby. Like, this is your audition for Cowboy number 7 in my musical rendition of Oklahoma set in Texas.
Oh, shucks. This is all hat and no cattle. And we do apologize. Out of order. I don't even know what the other 3 words are.
Right, do apologize.
Fara de servicio.
That's probably in Spanish.
Yeah.
So we'll post this on the Facebook group as well. That was an excellent reading, Bubby. If I were casting this Oklahoma set in Texas, I would definitely cast you as Cowboy 7. And see.
Then there's a phone number that you can call if you need further assistance.
Right.
So if you've made it into the restroom,
right,
and you were just about to urinate in this thing, and you find out it's broken, and you're going to call somebody so they can come bail you out.
No, you just have questions. You just have
No, it says if you need further assistance. That's
Okay.
That's hands on. If you ask
Listen,
me,
buddy, I've already got the zipper down.
I need help.
I've started this process, and there's no going back. Now what? There's also a picture of a cowboy and a little picture of a small calf that he's trying to very ineffectually rope. Because, first of all, his lasso is very tiny and mostly dragging on the ground, which I think is some sort of commentary about urinal. They have that in number, by the way, in both English and Spanish, because you'd need that number. It's like you saw the number and you go, I don't know what that means, unless it's in Spanish as well. So the good folks out there at the airport in wherever the hell this was.
the Austin, Texas.
Austin, Texas. I'm trying to read what this says. There's a little like scribbly gibberish here next to it too. Something Texan that I can't really read that clearly. But they got their own thing. They knew they knew their market. They didn't just get an out of order sign. They're like, all right, let's do something good. Let's do something fun for the kids. And they just right up in the urinal. How long do you think that urinal's been out of business, puppy? A hot minute. They got a special sign for it. So
I just wonder if it was for the little cow pokes.
Oh, little guy. The short one?
Yeah.
I think it's a little tiny. I do not care for the little tiny one because inevitably you'll round the corner and you go like, all right, I picked the wrong one. And now
all the other ones are full.
Yeah, all the other one full. And then
somebody's standing.
And then you turn around, there's some little kid like waiting on you, and you're like, sorry, kid.
I'm using your.
There's a line. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
It's a lot of bathroom etiquette, Amanda, for men in urinals.
Got it.
Yeah, we can go deep into detail with it, but I don't think anybody really cares that much about it.
No.
All right. So we don't know. Amanda, how's your Christmas shopping? You got everything done? You ready to celebrate the big holiday with the family and the who nots?
I don't think I need to share that information with you.
Oh,
that's quite personal.
Snap! Here comes Amanda swinging on her podcast. I will provide no content for you and your people at home. Y'all could kick rocks. All right, fine. I'll just move on because I feel awkward and embarrassed now. I got nothing now. I'm gonna have to edit this out because Amanda done train wrecked me on this one. Like I was just moving right along, and then Amanda's like, no yes and coming from her, or just no and screw you.
Shit, denied.
Denied. I will. I'm gonna shout, even though she's mean to me. Okay. Even though you are mean to me, I am still going to say that Amanda had a lovely write-up in a publication here recently, talking about how awesome she is at her job. And even though we're not going to link that in the thing or anything, I just want to shout out Amanda for first of all being probably the first person here at this table. I don't know, maybe Ryan has, but I've never had an article written about me in anything that didn't involve a wanted poster above it. So
we're proud of Amanda.
We are proud of Amanda. She's big time fancy, and they wrote a big time. And this is a long article too. It's not like one like paragraph. It goes on. It has multiple pictures. It's got quotes. This thing goes on forever. So.
Yeah, it alleges that Amanda talked to them more than she talks to you.
No, that is not an allegement. That is 100% the truth. Yes and nothing. Yes and screw you. I got to leave all this in because otherwise none of this makes any sense. You're just going to see me get train wrecked right on the episode. So we're going to call it Amanda Train Wrecks Thor. That's what this episode's going to be called. But I am looking forward to the holidays. I'm looking forward to a little break here. Take a little time off, spend it kind of puttering around the house here. I got to get out there and do all the yard work and stuff here for the end of the year. So many leaves.
Come do mine.
You got all the leaves?
Yeah.
You can do.
The wind blows the leaves all up against my fence. Really,
right up here against the side of the house between the two houses. Just funnels them up there.
Just got to rake the fence line.
Also, you live in a suburb. I mean, like a housing development stuff. Do you get a lot of trash that blows into your yard?
No.
I get so much just like random things, like letters, like people's mail. Sometimes I'll like find a whole like here's 3 bills and a freaking personal letter that's just blew into my yard for some reason. It might be the mailman just like done, like psh, just going through it. Nope, they don't need this. Nope, they don't need that. Nope, just whipping it into my yard.
Throw it in the woods in the back.
Yeah, just throw it in the wood, buried in a hole. I ain't delivering this crap no more.
Just throw it in your...
It's getting heavy. Compost pile.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of
Fire
trash
pit.
blowing, but we also get a lot of the leaves. I collect a lot of the neighbors' leaves and stuff. They just kind of funnel up between the houses and collect against my garage that I don't ever go in and out of. So I got to get out there and I guess get a tarp. I don't know.
Last year I paid somebody to come get mine.
Did you? How much that cost you?
I don't remember.
$6,000.
No, it was like
15. If I get within $1, do I get a prize?
It was like a couple hundred, I think. I have a big yard.
You have a what?
A big yard.
Oh, I thought you said I have a beard.
Big yard.
I have a beard.
A big yard.
You know, my wife doesn't know about it yet, but she's a beard. She's all right. So, that's all I got this week. I didn't got a ton going on. Like I said, Christmas holidays coming. This whole past weekend was just getting ready for, all the shenanigans coming up. You do see the doofus dogs are wearing their Christmas outfits. They've got little flannels, matching flannels that they got. They also have black hoodies that match. We're getting big into dressing them up for some reason. The brown one does not particularly care for that shenanigans very much. But the little one seems to like it because he's got short hair and it's cold and he probably likes that. Man, you ain't dressing up your dogs, are you? Or is this another personal question that you can go tell me to go to hell on?
No, I don't dress up the dogs.
No. But the cats. I tried to dress up that fat one once. She was not impressed. She just laid over it and wouldn't get back up till you took it off her. So, but I know you ain't dressing up that dog.
Hell no.
You just try to talk that dog into running away from home.
Going outside and staying.
Now, your wife seems like a dressing up a dog kind of.
Oh, heck yeah.
Okay.
Her best friend lives in St. Louis.
Okay.
Last time we went up there, her best friend is a dog person.
Okay. Loves
dogs.
dogs.
Never had any kids of her own, so
Okay.
like her dogs are her kids.
Gotcha.
We went up there to visit for a wedding. Mm-hmm. We came home with a bag of dog costumes that no longer fit this lady's dogs.
Oh, you got hand-me-down dog clothes.
Yes, and our dogs have been wearing clothes pretty much nonstop since.
Oh, what's the good outfits? What's the good outfit?
Our golden retriever has a cheerleader outfit.
Oh,
she's very festive. She has a lot of school spirit.
okay. Yep. Rah rah, just boom ba.
Yeah,
We're going to need some pictures. Send some pictures in.
Get a hold of Jessie. She'll get a hold of all the pictures you want. Of the dogs.
They got a professional photo shoot that doesn't happen about them dogs. I'll tell you that right now.
The little brown dog, he's got the flannel shirt like yours do.
Okay.
Again, he's got short hair and it's cold outside. He's okay with wearing clothes.
Yeah.
And the golden retriever is just too stupid to do
she's
anything
not,
about it.
I'm wearing a thing.
Yeah,
I know what's happening around here.
This is what I do now.
Yeah, just like the black dog. She ain't. You don't know what's going on around the world, but they'll dress her up. She don't care. She's like, I'm wearing this now. I guess it's my life now. So, all right. Well, see, I'm not the only one then. I don't feel Halloween. You had the Halloween costumes, I'm sure.
I don't think they had any Halloween costumes.
What? We had
no wicked witches.
No, we had a dinosaur and I forget what the other one was, but and the cats had bat wings on, and like I said, the fat one just rolled it around her neck and it was just hanging from her neck. And I was like, come here. She's like, I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it, and so I had to take that off. Shit fire. I forgot to tell you. So the fat one gets to go outside because she's too fat to jump over the fence and she's too fat to fit through the fence. So she stays in the yard and doesn't run amok and cause mayhem like the yellow one does. She got the balls in her and decided she was going to climb a tree. So we got that big tree right out back. She shot up that tree, dude, when I wasn't looking. And I turn around and she's just up in that tree. And then she's like, yeah, just I don't know how to get back down. I did this out of like a spur of the moment thing. And
Did you call the fire department?
no, I got the ladder out and I went up and fished her fat ass out of the tree. But then, you gotta go get her. So you grab her to pull her out of the tree and then she just claws out like, I don't know what's happening now, but I'm going to attack you. I'm like, come on, dummy. And she just latches into me and I got to carry her down the ladder. I got a picture of that. I'll post that one too. Her looking down at me from the tree like, hey, I'm up in this tree now. And I told her, if you go on that tree again, I'm gonna get the hose, and that'll definitely get you out of that tree. I'm just gonna squirt you out of that tree with a hose.
That's what you should have done first.
Well, it was early, and I just had to get to work because I was like out running the dogs before I left for work, and then up she goes up the tree. So
What? She chasing anything?
nope. Just decided, like, for the first time ever in her life that she was going to do something active and just shimmied her ass up that tree. So you can see her over there. She's debating whether she's got enough to climb up there and eat the food out of the bowl. So, yeah, I'm talking about you. You should be ashamed. Fat cat. She's actually real sweet, but she's not athletic in any way. She has to have a chair to get up on the counter and to get up there where her food is because she can't actually jump very well.
Well, the question is, why is there food up on the counter?
Because if you don't put it on the floor, the dogs eat it.
Oh.
Because they're like, oh, there's food here. I'm going to go ahead and eat this. So you got to, you watch it. It's graceful, right? Just as graceful as the day is long.
It's the only exercise she's got.
Yeah, you need to get a cat, Bubby. That's good for you.
We have a cat.
Oh, do you? Oh, that's the one that hides in the basement and never comes out, right?
So the other day, Kathy goes check on it, and I hear her.
You just check on it like everyone's.
She does. She goes and feeds it.
Is that still alive?
Water and I don't know.
Doesn't hang out with the family though.
No. And so I hear Kathy, get back here, damn cat. I hear her coming up the steps. She comes all the way up the steps.
Right.
Comes in the living room, just looking at me, going, I go, hey.
Is it allowed upstairs?
No, because the dog will. We don't know how the dog's going to react. I mean, the dogs barked before at it.
Yeah, they can bark at it.
That
cat will solve its own problems.
Well, but the cat's still clawed, so
yeah,
we don't know how.
That's how the cat solves all the problems.
Yeah,
it goes wonk once, and then that dog's like, nope, that thing's pokey, and I'm not messing with that anymore.
Right, but Kathy doesn't want to getting hurt. So
right,
they just keep them separate.
Yeah, we always
come up and get the cat and take it back down.
We always introduce them like as soon as we get a new one in here, and you just hold it feet first at the dog and you go, this thing's pokey, just in case you care. And then they'll put their face in there and then they're like, oh, that thing is pokey, and then they leave it alone. So that's always worked for me anyway. I have the meanest cat in the world though, so that they're already scared of that thing. So getting a new one's not a problem because they just assume it's like the other one.
One of my last cats before it died was a barn cat, and so it was really mean.
Yeah. Like couldn't pet it, kind of mean,
right? Like would bite at you if you tried to, or
Bubby, you don't have a barn.
No, it was my wife's aunt. She had a barn.
Oh, I see.
It's back when Bubby had the dairy farm.
Oh, okay. he only had the cows that produced chocolate milk.
It was camel milk.
Oh, got camel. We're still waiting. A friend of the podcast, Scott, might have to go out there again here in the near future, and he's going to see if he can pick them up for us. He's also going to try to get on the podcast here in the next couple of weeks, so we'll see how that goes. All right. I think we are actually going to wrap this one up now. This has been a holiday festive one. I'm glad you guys could join us. If you'd like to write in, as we said before, write us at itsallfishandships@gmail.com. Tell us what you're looking forward to most this Christmas season, what you're hoping Santa brings you, whatever you got. Check us out on our website, itsallfishandships.com. Check us out on a Facebook group. It's All Fish and Chips, the Facebook group. If you go to All Fish and Chips, the Facebook page, it'll take you to the Facebook group. So don't worry. Just get on Facebook, type in It's All Fish and Chips, see where it takes you. It'll be an adventure. I don't have the YouTube fixed yet. That's on the Podbean people. They broke it. They're working on fixing it. And if you'd like to be a friend of the podcast or sponsor the podcast, check us out on our Patreon. Patreon, it's allfishandships.com, where you can be a friend of the podcast just like Carol and Anthony and Ed and my wife and KK and Sarah. So we got a new one. You haven't heard that episode yet. It's my sister. So shouts out to her again for joining on the Patreon, and you too can get your name read out or shouted out on every episode, or become a sponsor of the podcast. It's only $20 for the month, and we'll read an ad for 4 episodes. It's a hell of a deal. It could be whatever you want it to be. You can just be bad mouthing Bubby for an advertisement if you want to.
Right, you get paid for it and make it free.
Yeah, right. Bubby even read it for you. It'll be fun. But having said all of that. My name's Thor.
Bubby.
Ryan.
Oh, right on top of each other. That's all right.
Timing is everything.
Timing is comedy. All right, folks, we'll see you next time. Remember, no matter what you got going on, it's all fish and chips.
As Parker would say, slapstick.
Slapstick? Did you just yell that out?
He does. He goes, that's slapstick. He goes,
does he have any inkling of what that means?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now get him to do, it's ennui, or It's innuendo. That's double entendre. Teach them all the good forms of comedy, Bubby.
Right.
All right, we'll come back and do it again next time.
Happy Thanksgiving.